This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wyoming. They strike first in this national title bout.
And all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So Wyoming's offense gets back out onto the field. They begin the series with a 1st and goal. Looking to scramble. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Knight. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up 1st downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Knight. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense going with the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the 1st down at the 41. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down and what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Wyoming has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
That's caught. It's Daniels. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
They make the extra point, the trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a 1st down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So it's 2nd down and 10. the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The back's got it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Hands off to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to scramble. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Dropping back. It's Knight. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense brings him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the ground on the move. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Volunteers.
what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's Knight. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. On the option, it's Knight. This quarterback keeper there taken down for a loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Sure hands. It's Daniels. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. On the move now. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Knight. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Hand off to the right side.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Wyoming. This offense really clicking. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kurt. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's Knight. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Wyoming has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. The quarterback keeps the football. He shreds the tackle. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
He didn't get there, Chris. He picked up some great yards, but it's not enough. This defense plays soundly and gets the turnover on downs.
And the Vols moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. 2nd and goal for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a handoff.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
That's it.